Hello kids, so previously you had gone through a lesson and observed how to write on our own a story and everything, okay, using 3 paragraphs. So today we are going to enter into a poem. So how to read a poem, why they are writing a poem, how to know, okay. So actually today our aim is to use KWL chart to explain the meaning of the poem. We want to explain the meaning of the poem on our own. For that we want to use KWL chart. What is the meaning of this KWL chart? See, K means to know. Means by seeing only we want to know what. By seeing some pictures or by seeing the poem, by seeing the title or something we want what we know. What we know. So what we know about that poem, really we are not knowing, we are not learning anything about that poem, but what we know about the poem. Just by seeing the textbook, by seeing the pictures and by seeing the title. So how come we know something? Anything, whatever. By seeing the textbook itself, we can know that this is the English textbook, this is the math textbook. For that they use some symbols. Yes? Even we can see some symbols to identify something. In the same way, by seeing the poem itself, how we are going to know, what we know. So, we know just by seeing the pictures. So, one clue which we get to know is by seeing the pictures. By seeing the textbook, by seeing the pictures of the poem, we can know that something we are going to know about that one. By seeing the pictures itself, you want to say what you know about that. And even by seeing the title, we can say what we are going to know. According to the title only, everything will be there. So previously, we had gone through the titles regarding the Mala goes to school. By seeing the title, we came to know that about Mala, we are going to learn something. Okay? By seeing the kite, the blue kite, we came to know that we are going to learn something about the blue kite. In the same way, by seeing the title, can you tell me what you are going to learn? Basing on that, you want to write your volume. Okay. So by seeing the pictures also, you can say what we are able to see in that picture. What are you observing in that picture? What can you see in that picture? Basing on this, you want to complete the chart. What we know. The first one is what we know. If you observe the volume, children, what I know. You can see this here. There is using a KWL chart. By seeing this chart, what I know. So here what I know means here by seeing the textbook itself you want to write what you know basing on this picture. Okay. Now coming to the second one, what I want to know. What I want to know is quite different because by seeing the picture and the title of the lesson we think that okay I know this. In this picture it is this is that. So in this way we think like that. In the same way by seeing the picture, what I want to know about this. What should I know about this? What should I learn about this? So what are you thinking to learn about that? You want to write in the second one. Okay? So means I am not going to tell, till now I didn't tell you anything about the book or about the poem. Okay? So let us open our textbook. See in your textbook what can you see now? If you observe the textbook, take the page number 36. Okay. If you see the page number 36, you can see the boy. You can see a boy standing there. Some pictures are there. So there is the title, Where Go the Birds. Means by seeing the title, what do you came to know? So that you want to write in your first column. By seeing the picture, what you are going to know. Means what you know by seeing the title and the picture, that you write in your first column. In your second column, just write what you wanted to know about this poem. Okay? Now, you can pause your video and you can write the first 2 columns. So, now I am going to explain you about this poem. Then, you want to write the third column. So, children, first column, you want to write. Second column, you want to write on your own. The third column, after the explanation of the lesson, you want to write. So now you can pause your video and you can do that. So children, now let us read the poem and learn. So in KWL chart, First we had written what we know and what we want to know. Now by reading the poem, let us learn and write it in the third column. Okay, so all of you see the page number 36 in your textbook, the poem Where Go the Boats. Dark brown is the river, golden is the sand. So how is the river? The river is in dark brown color and the sand is in golden color. It flows along forever. So the river flowing, so it is flowing forever, means it flows forever. Every time, regularly the river is flowing. With trees on either hand. Can you see the trees on the either hand? The trees were there, that side of the river and this side. Both the sides of the river you can find the trees. Green leaves are floating. So can you see the green leaves? Some leaves will be floating normally. If we go and visit a river, we can find some leaves, some plants, any other thing, something floating on the river. Castles of foam. Do you know what is foam? When we use the surf or soap on our hands, we get the foam. So here there are castles of foam. What do you mean by castles? Castles are nothing but the palaces. So the palace means, so by seeing the foam, what is there floating on the river, we think they are like some buildings, that much big buildings we can find by using the foam. Means foam is constructed as the buildings. So it is floating and by seeing the foam we can remember the castles. So how is the river? The river is in dark brown color and the sand is in gold color. The river is flowing forever with the trees on either hand. So the trees are there on the two sides with the green leaves floating and the castles of foam. Now see the next one. Boats of mine are boating. When will all come home? Now what is the boy worried about? Boats of mine are boating. The boats, can you see the small boats? The boy had put the boats in the river and he is waiting. When will all come home? He is thinking when they are going to come back home. Okay? Yes. Now next one. On goes the river and out past the mill. Now the river is going. How it is going? And out past the mill. There is a mill nearby. It is passing the mill. The mill is there and the river is passing from the mill. The mill is beside. So it is going in front of the mill there. Away down the valley. So valleys, do you know the valleys? Between two hills, between there will be some place and that place we call it as a valley. Away down, it is falling down the valley. Away down the hill, even the hills are there. So it is going from between the hills and it is falling into the valley. Away down the river. So who is going now? Out past the mill, down the valley, down the hill and away down the river. Who is going now? So this water is flowing and along with the water, the boats are going. So the boy wants to know where the boats are going. So can you tell me where the boats are going? So boats are going on the river. They are passing the mill, the valley and also the hill and even the river. They are crossing everything and they are going 100 miles or more. So away down the river 100 miles or more. So in the river they are going miles and miles of distance. The boats are traveling miles and miles of distance in the river. Other little children shall bring my boats ashore. So what is he thinking? So there will be some other children near the shore, somewhere else they will be bringing the boats ashore. Normally when we are standing nearby a river, if we see something, we try to pick it up. Yes? In the same way, the boy is thinking that now I left my boats here. They were traveling all the way in the river and somewhere some other children might be standing like this near the river and they may take my boats and they may bring my boats ashore. So now did you learn, children, what the boy is thinking about and what he is seeing? So the boy is thinking where go the boats. Now tell me where the boats are going. Did you learn where the boats are going? So whatever you had learned from this poem you want to write in your third column in your volume. Okay. So once again let us read the poem. So the river is in dark brown color, the sand is in golden color. The river is flowing and there are trees on either side of the river. You can observe the green leaves are floating and also the foam. We can observe the castles in the foam. So the boys' boat is flowing over there. Can you see? So they are going in the river. They are passing the mills, valleys, hills, and even hundreds of miles in the river. Now who is going to bring the boats ashore? Is this boy going? No. Other little children, those who are there, the other little children will bring back these boats to the shore. So now let's sing the poem. Okay? Dark brown is the river, golden is the sand. It flows along forever with trees on either hand. Green leaves are floating, castles of foam. Boats of mine are boating, when will all come home? On goes the river and out past the mill. Away down the valley, away down the hill. Away down the river, 100 miles or more. Other little children shall bring my boats ashore. So children, try to read the poem and sing it. So whatever the rhythm is there, try to follow that and complete it and send it through WhatsApp. Take 2 days time to send you a poem. Okay. So meanwhile, let us see the glossary. Castles. So castles means palaces. They are the homes for kings or queens. The princess lived in a castle. So castles means palaces. Foam. Thick, frothy substance on water like bubbles. Can you see? Thick, frothy substance on water. What is mill? A place where things are made. A factory. Okay. So mill is a place where the things are made. It is a factory. He lived near a flour mill. Okay. Now foam, once again observe the word thick, frothy, F-R-O-T-H-Y, frothy substance on water. Now learn the glossary. Thank you. So children, did you understand the poem? Now what did you learn from the poem? So previously we had written the first 2 columns. You paused and had written. Now you listen to the poem, what I explained, everything you had listened to the poem. So now based on this poem you want to write your third one. That is the third column. Now what did you learn from the poem I told? Basing on that, you want to complete your third column. Okay. Now you complete your volume and send it through the WhatsApp. Okay children, thank you.